can believe it's something.
She can, yeah. So we don't need to
But it's not
argue with
something.
that.
But it's not something.
You believe something. Your mom believes something.
I seen way worse. Matter of fact, I seen other people's rooms, and they're way worse.
I don't care about other people's rooms.
She thinks she would think if there's a single fork on the ground, it's too much.
And that's just what, if that's what your mom believes, that's what she believes, right?
She thinks a single dirt particle too much.
Obviously.
She believes that.
Obviously,
she wants
yeah.
to believe that, though, right? Right?
I mean, it's just kind of dumb how she thinks stuff is too much when it's not.
There might be some things that we believe that's dumb, too. That just might be how the cookie crumbles. And the crumble...
I'm just
And
trying
also,
to keep bugs out of my house.
She wasn't the one that was trying to teach manners. I learned manners at school. She didn't try to teach manners.
That's awesome.
Matter of fact,
Why
I tried
are you
to.
upset?
No, here's the why I'm upset. She did. I was struggling at homework, and I said, "This is not it." But she gave up in like 5th grade. She gave up. She didn't even help me in middle school.
Like, you can only be told you're wrong so many times.
Yeah.
No, I just gave up 4th grade. She gave 4th grade. And I asked for help. She said, nope.
So let me ask you, like, when your mom disagrees with you, are you seeing that as her not being there for you? When she just disagrees?
No. Physically not doing it in general, like saying, well, you can do it yourself. You can do that. That's what it is.
That upsets you.
Yeah, she's saying she can't do it.
Let's not focus on someone else's behaviors. Let's focus on how it...
She didn't even act like a good parent.
That's how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying that to, like, hurt your mom's feelings? Or
No, I'm saying that. And
so tell me how that's made you feel.
made me feel?
Yeah.
I had to get used to it in general.
Wait, so now your feelings aren't hurt?
No, I feel like, of course, I feel like she's gonna say what she says, but it's not true.
Wait, I'm curious about you, though. I'm curious about how you are feeling towards this.
Feel like she's a liar.
Like,
And
so
she doesn't.
focus on your own emotions.
No. She doesn't keep her words. She doesn't.
We're not here for your mom, though. We're here about...
I'm telling you my emotion. I feel like I can't trust her with anything.
Do you feel like you trust other people?
Yeah, I trust other people. Matter of fact, I trust my dad more than my mom.
Okay.
Because he actually helps.
But that's good then. Then we have somebody that we can trust in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. When did you notice that you and your mom started arguing?
Let's say 4th grade.
Did you notice it around 4th grade too?
Pretty much from the point 3 years and 3 months. Like, he is never attached to me ever.
Okay.
Not one day.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we have been told that was transference because of what his biological mother allowed to happen to him. So there was never a bond with me.
But you never tried to bond.
Okay, Blake.
Wait, let's go back a little bit. So how was it with his dad? As in, like,
He takes me out. He takes me out and
you feel you have a good relationship
He
with
takes
your dad?
me out. Actually takes me out and does stuff. When she takes me out, she physically she has to take everyone out. She doesn't take me alone. Like, she takes my brother alone everywhere.
Okay.
But she won't take me anywhere. I mean, the only time she took me to a mental hospital and hospitals and everything like that. She never took me to actual good places alone. Like, never actual bonding time. She actually only does bonding time with the whole family. She doesn't actually full on try to bond with me alone. So that's what happened. She physically tore that stuff away from her.
How do you feel that Blake has been with his dad? What's that attachment look like?
Well, David buys him what he wants when he wants it. He takes them to the store and buys the junk food and all the things. So I mean, he's going to
He takes me to the park,
appreciate
though.
that.
He takes
Yeah,
me to the park.
they used to go to the parks when David had time off to go. That was giving me some time. My dad lived with us, and that gave me time to do things for him. He was disabled. So David did take the time to take them to the park when they were little.
He actually tried the bar.
So, but truthfully, right now, David is as miserable in all of this as I am, because there's just as much animosity and argument between the two of them as there is with us.
And did you and David, are you all separated or together?
No, we're together.
Together, okay. And I forgot to talk more about you all's relationship. And
That's okay.
So let me go back up.
Mm-hmm.
And can you tell me David's age?
He's 60.
Okay. Can you tell me your age?
58.
And where are you working?
I work at UT at the school.
Okay. And where does David work?
He works for CVS, but at home.
Okay. And what is you and his highest level of education?
He has 4 years of college. I have high school.
Okay. And how long have you all been married for?
20 years this month.
We might have to be in a different place today.
And you all adopted Blake at 3 years old?
We got him at 3 years, 3 months. He was 4 years and I don't know.
Okay.
I don't remember. It was April 16th of 14, I think, when we adopted him.
And how old is his brother?
And they're not biological. He's 13.
Was he adopted?
Yes, they're both adopted.
He was adopted before me.
And he's 13
Uh-huh.
now? Okay.
Yes.
I'm 16 turning 17.
Okay.
And he's 13 turning 14.
Did you all adopt him 3 years later? Or
No,
what did
first.
that look like? You adopted him first.
So we got Jay when he was 4 days old.
Got it. Okay.
And so we had him first. And then if that was in June, and then in October we got Blake. And then the following June we adopted Jay. And then the following April we adopted Blake.
Okay.
It's just the way the...
Wait, so are there 3 siblings?
No, there's just 2.
Kids. Okay,
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're
No,
fine.
I got
She
this out of my
fostered
row.
some.
We have fostered, we did foster other kids, but we only adopted 2.
Okay. And
What would make you happy is when we leave, you get a daughter. She's spoiled with them.
what do you mean?
When we leave we go out and she has a daughter, she could spoil her. Cause she originally wanted to have a daughter, and she had a miscarriage, or whatever it's called.
Do you
Her
want
daughter
your mom?
died.
You want your mom to foster a daughter?
Yeah, she can.
You
We're
want
done.
that for her?
You don't want a daughter?
No, I'm fine with boys.
You sure?
Do you see my hair? Do you think I could take care of a little
Yeah,
girl's
I
hair?
think you can.
Okay, well, I appreciate that. We've had some little girls, but
Yeah.
yeah.
And how long have you and Trima been together?
4 months, 4 or 5 months.
Okay.
I showed her 2 months in. I showed my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Have you ever been arrested for anything?
Almost.
Has anybody in the family been arrested for anything? What did you almost get arrested for?
Spraying bleach in my dad's eye.
Well, that'll do it. Won't it?
Mm-hmm.
And Have you seen that, like, with certain thoughts or topics, do you often obsess over them? Anything like that?
No.
Mentally, like, obsess over things?
Video games.
Video games? Have you seen any, like, topics or, like, thoughts
Minecraft,
often be
Roblox.
obsessed?
Well, just electronics in general. His phone, his
Cat.
I started to say the cat, but that's not a bad thing. He does love his cat.
I mean, I do. I wish I had a parrot. Hermit crab. Hermit crab.
No, see,
Hermit crab.
pinball machine.
I had a hermit crab and I loved it. I
And
called
you
it
didn't
Oreo.
feed it, and it died.
And,
It died because it went out of show.
I used to have a lot of hermit crabs.
It died because it went out of shell and we didn't have the shell.
And you didn't have another shell for
No,
it.
we didn't put the shell in the box.
Yeah.
And we were supposed to leave it in the box, but we didn't do it. That's what I found out years
We
later.
had a shell in the
You would-
box.
You're supposed to leave the shell in the box.
We
I
had a
forgot.
shell. We bought
Yeah, but
each one of you had a
we had it in
second
the drawer. We had it in the drawer. We didn't leave it in the box.
Oh,
We did for a while until we noticed it didn't switch until. So we had it for like a few weeks and then it eventually came out of the shell.
Mhm.
But then we left his Jay's shell and Jay's hermit crab went in Jay's shell. I don't know why it died that time.
Isn't it weird when they are out of their shell? They look so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did Jay's die?
don't know.
It went out of shell. I know it went to his other shell.
So, do you ever feel that you have difficulty concentrating or completing tasks?
That's called ADHD. I have ADHD.
You do have ADHD?
Mm-hmm.
Who diagnosed him?
Pediatrician, I believe,
Okay.
and RED, and
When did, do you know what age he was when the pediatrician diagnosed him?
5, 6.
6 or 7, I think. And don't do it.
I knew it was something like 5 or 6.
I figured he was gonna do
Oh, I see.
the. Yeah.
And
I don't
then
do that. That's the dreamer. That's
What-
not me.
What else did he die of?
So I think he just did the ADHD, and David would know better because he would take him to the appointments just because of his work schedule, which doctors diagnosed all the other things, but it's RAD and
Oh, yeah.
MODD, I think, or
What's RAD?
Sorry, I feel like I've sent.
MPOD.
DMDD.
Yes, and then is there just
Disruptive
DM?
mood.
Yeah, is there just DMD? There's
What's
like
RAD?
one letter off, and it's almost exact.
ODD?
Oh, maybe no, that's oppositional defiance. Yes,
He was diagnosed
yes,
with that. So
What
the
is
pediatrician-
R&D?
RAD is reactive.
attachment disorder.
Who was his pediatrician?
It was Dr. Actor at UT, and then he fell off the face of the earth. We thought he had died, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And so then he sees Dr. McLear in Halls, and then we discover Dr. Actor is still practicing. But
Oh, okay.
He's in Cedar Bluff. He's
Oh.
out here somewhere, but anyway,
So he diagnosed him with ADHD.
Yes.
Did he diagnose him with anything else?
not that we're, no, I don't
Okay.
believe
Who
so.
diagnosed him with RAD?
I feel like it was Miriam Weinstein.
I think that one diagnosed me with autism.
No, that was not Dr. Weinstein. That was.
I think it was.
No, it was not. But I can't think of her name right now.
Michelle?
Weinstein. And she's in Knoxville?
Yes.
Michelle, I think.
No.
Something like that.
Oh, she's an MD, pediatrician.
Yeah.
Okay.
I cannot think of the doctor who diagnosed the autism. Marissa Whitley.
Marissa, is she
Oh, I knew
diagnosed
it started
autism?
with an M.
Yes.
I knew it started with an M.
Yeah. Good job.
Melissa.
Marissa
Marissa.
Whitley.
Okay.
And then when he was at Laurel Heights, they added the DMDD or whatever.
What's that?
Mood.
Mm-hmm. Laurel
They added that
Heights.
one. Mm-hmm.
Mood what?
It's a disruptive mood dysregulation.
Yeah.
Disruptive mood
Yes.
dysregulation short.
Now there is one that I've been reading about that unfortunately isn't really acknowledged here, but it's PDA, pathological defiance,
Okay.
something. Man, it's just
Defiance.
like checking the boxes
Okay.
of all the things. So I think it's more of a European diagnosis at this point, but
Yeah.
it
Oh,
needs
not
to be
European.
here yesterday.
What is Laurel Heights?
It's the mental hospital that he was. Laurel Heights Behavioral Health
Oh,
or
they
something
let all the kids fight. Like
Where was
every
it?
day was a fight.
in Atlanta.
Like I tried to go away. I called my mom. I was trying to hide in the corners.
Jeez, yeah. And when did you go there? What age were you?
It was in 24.
They wouldn't even let me sleep every day.
24.
Eventually, they did let me sleep. Like sometimes sleep and let me sleep earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and I did that.